isn't it a bicycle race? Tour de France? Yeah. Tour de Force. They know how trespassing or vagrancy laws work in my state. I have no idea. I'm not trying to, again, I'm not trying to do either of those things. I'm always staying in places where, you know, I have reserved a room. When was the last time you had 7-Eleven Slurpee? When I went back to the States over Christmas. Yeah, I tried to bed too. Hey, Arctic Wolf, thank you. Hopefully you're able to move photos high. Fingers crossed. Force majeure, there we go. That's more about contract law. Yeah. That's probably what I was thinking of, but you are correct. It is much more probably. That's what, because in the contracts I sign over here, they have the equivalent of that. Like if work is canceled for that, like an earthquake or something, they don't have to pay us, which is, I mean, I signed it, so it is what it is, I guess. It's a pretty cool shot. Act of God, yeah, it's commonly referred to act of God. Yeah, that's why I mentioned act of God, because I knew that's like what it, that's kind of what it meant. Gotta be doing some stuff. But no, I mean, that's, if a police officer is like, hey, listen, you got to come with us up this road or something. I think that's fair to not include, you know, like I'm still walking because I can't say no to the police. Like, but I really don't think it'll come to that. I don't think, unless I've gotten national attention by that time. And then people are like following me or something. My turn for bed. Good night all. That's where. National attention, possibly a recent bear attack maybe. Yeah, they had one on the real east side of Hokkaido, and then they had one in Akita not too long ago. I think it killed a guy and two police officers, killed two guys and a police officer. But again, all of these attacks are happening like quite local areas. Like local, like backcountry type. Ow. What the? And even then, I'm not sure like they can legally tell me no. They're essentially just gonna say, hey man, you're probably gonna die. And I'll go, oh, okay, I guess now's my time. Killed, I could be wrong, but I know there is one in Akita like a week or two ago, and somehow police officers were involved. Yeah, I see the First Amendment auditor, guys. I also see like the guy trying to cross border control, like a kid, and he's like, yeah, here's my license. The guy's like, can I see it? And he's like, yeah, here. It's like, can you hand it to me? He's like, no. And the guy's like, all right, pull up over here. Like, and the kid's super respectful about it too, but I'm like, man, I get First Amendment stuff. Like, I understand you want to, but like, if you just handed him your license, you would have already been on your way. Halfway through the question, he's like, oh, by the way, I have a rifle in my back in the trunk. It's like, okay, well, now things get interesting. There's a specific path you were following, like the Japanese coastline, or you just make a decision on the day? Kind of up the coastline, but there's certain cities that I want to see. But again, it's not like set in stone. Some cities are set in stone. Izumo, Echizen, or Izumo, Matsue, Echizen. Akita, Hakodate, Sapporo. Like there's a few cities that are like I have to pass through. I don't have to pass through, but I really want to pass through. Besides that, no, not really. The in-between is just deciding. I've booked, this is like the rarest, I booked through Sunday. Oh no, I'm walking across, I'll be walking across a lot of Japan. I walked across a lot of Kyushu. And again, I might, at like Toyama, I might cut inland a little bit. Oh, so cool. So you're doing Hokkaido too? Yeah. Top to bottom, or bottom to top. Tip to tip. In the future, it might be cool to do a east to west coast tip to tip. That might be fun. Dude, this wind has been so stupid all day. I mean, I guess wind is better than rain, but it's still not so fun. Perambulating? Circumnavigating? I mean, I think when people think across means like, you know, the width of something. I'll be doing the length and the width of something, largely. I mean, I'm not doing a full tip to tip on the east to west side, but I really don't like this road. I mean, it's not that I dislike it. Just, wow, that guy didn't move over at all. It's like a 1.5 lane road where there's no markings. It's a pretty cool shot. Also need to be careful. We got the sniffles. It's not a cold yet, but early symptoms. Dude. Walking around, someone clip that. I ride my bike every day, terrified of getting a car crash. Like if they break the laws, I die. Yep. Yep. That's also why I don't listen to music when I walk. It's also why chat is not, there's no notifications from my end. Because when you're walking out here, like when you're walking in Tokyo, sure, I get it. When you're walking out here though, like you want to hear for, you know, I've seen a bunch of wildlife. You also want to hear for cars, you want to hear for trucks. A ton of old people driving. No disrespect to older people, but they're not exactly the most attentive drivers. Speaking of, I don't want to get on that side. We're fine here. This pink car is not moving over at all. It's a young driver too. Okay, we're gonna get over. We're supposed to be on the right side, but all these people are hugging this side way too hard for me to enjoy that that side. I only play music on a Bluetooth speaker. Earbuds are bad. Cuts off all ambient noise. Yep. Well, see, for me, Bluetooth speaker means kind of nuisance, I think, in my opinion. I know some streamers use them, but and some streamers say, oh, it's so quiet. No, like it's not. Nothing is quiet. Like zero output is quiet. Headphones is quiet, but like you said, headphones cuts out the almost all of the external audio. What's the ETA? 20-ish minutes maybe? Some of these drivers are like, if he dies, he dies. Exactly. Dolph Lundgren up in here. Bluetooth speakers would be fine here, in my opinion. Yeah, I know, but that's not the point. Sure, it's okay a few times or way out here, but it's battery I gotta charge. It's kind of extra weight. I forget to turn it off. I'm in a city now. But I need to look into maybe a small speaker or something that I can turn on, or like a vibrate mode. Dude, this is getting so stupid. Yeah, we might, after Toyama, we might switch. Well, the problem is I want to go to Akita City. And to do that, I need to stick on the coast. Akita City, there's a karaoke bar that will remember us 100%. And that would be really fun to, and I'm 99% certain they'd let us stream there too. Well, yeah, no, I mean, no one's gonna have I'm not gonna have a fart emote or a fart thing. Pretty much it would only be for, you can buy this land, chat. You're looking to sell this land. I don't know what kind of emotes, or I mean, redeems I would want even. Same with the spin wheel. Like, the spin wheel is kind of a fun idea, but and I don't want to rig it. I don't want to fix it where it's like, you know, one thing's going to happen a lot, like $5 spin wheel, but I get to go buy $1 ice cream. Like, people are going to feel robbed, you know, if that's how it works. At the same time, I don't really want to do things that I don't want to do just because I got paid $5, $10, $15, you know. Like, I'm really not interested in doing a shoey. Really not interested in eating bugs for cash. There's a bug ramen place I thought about going to. That's something I want to eat. So, like, we would just go and eat it. That's it. I really want to visit Akita when I'm in Japan in November. I like Akita a lot. It's Akita to Tazawako, Nyuto Onsen. Half of Nyuto Onsen's in Akita, half of it's in Iwate. But that area is pretty cool. I highly recommend, if you can, renting a November. Ooh, I don't know. Public bus stops at like 4:30 p.m. out there. I learned that the hard way. I didn't make a reservation and then I had to use public bus. Holy moly. Awful. Awful, awful. And this is before I bought a backpack like this that I could walk, so I had a suitcase full of my other camera equipment and some clothes. And then I think one of the wheels busted, so then I ended up having to just carry it. Farmer carry it. Farmer's grip, whatever that's called. Farmer carries. Any museum would be fun to visit. What if I pick farts as your meal? It's only dessert, baby. Kidding, it's a joke. It's, no thanks. Not into that stuff. Clothes are tight. What do you mean, my clothes are tight? Extra socks, I agree with the extra socks. Extra socks and undies. It's pretty much all you need. Or like undershirts too. Because really, I mean, as long as you're not doing anything super gross, you really just have to change out the bottom layer. The one that touches your skin the most. We should definitely be there somewhat soon. I feel like we've been marching on this road for a while. "13 minutes" says Google Maps. Probably 15. We're not doing a full fast march. This weird country road has me thinking I'm just gonna get smoked from one of these sides. We can get over. That guy waited a really long time to get over. Two blacked out Toyota vans with rims. Country roads, take me home to a place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Take me roads, country roads. Those rims are so large that the van had flat tires. Yeah, occasionally you see stuff like that. You see some stuff that's kind of like pimped out in a way that you're kind of like, huh, I wouldn't have done that, but I respect everyone's individual Does anyone have a clue where Fido is in relation to me? I guess I could look at the map, couldn't I? I gotta show up my e-bike on your Discord sometime. Yeah, post it up. Post it up. Close enough that you only have to zoom out a small bit to see them. I see. It's cloudy. It is. What's up, big taco truck? Big O taco truck. I wonder if he's at the hotel already. Back on the bike again. He was just at a market. Okay. Like I said, we're like probably 8 minutes from the hotel. I imagine that building down there is our hotel. That seems about like 8 minutes away walking. So I'm gonna go to privacy mode to check in. We'll quickly show off our room. And then I'll probably raid into him, maybe. And go wait in the lobby, maybe? I don't know. I kind of don't want to meet him all gross, but kind of probably will miss him if I take a shower. And I'm not part of his Discord. I don't think he's part of mine. But considering we're staying in the same hotel, it'd be a really big shame to not say hi on one of each other's streams, or even just, oh no, he's still on the road. Oh, okay. I have no idea how the internet works. I believe it's hamsters and tubes. I think that's the just hamsters and tubes. Wow, this place has a lot of cameras for being a literal scrap dump. Do they make bike nuts? I'm sure you could get truck nuts and put them on your bike somehow. Bike nuts. I remember the first couple times I saw truck nuts. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, haha, like the first 2 times. And then after that, I was like, wait, what? That's your personality? Truck nuts? Like, sure, it's like the first couple times it's somewhat funny to teenage Martian, but like, you gotta elevate your humor game, bud. I knew one of my friends had like, I say friends, one of my acquaintances, he had a pair on pretty much all of high school. To each their own. Everyone's vehicle is their own to put whatever you want on it. Oh, these are cool. These are for, I assume, bridges, is my guess. Because we saw something like that. It could also be for houses and other structures. But hey, Walmart is perfectly valid personality. No, I mean, again, everyone has their own choice. I always just thought truck nuts was kind of just a low-hanging fruit, you know? Same thing with comedy. You know, I was